Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you are new. Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and let's get right into today's video. So for today's video, it is going to be my last fall nail set. Tomorrow, Wednesday, I am going to be unboxing the Charme box and creating a fun winter holiday themed nail set. I am super excited to get that video posted, but like I said at the beginning yesterday, I wanted to do a couple more fall nail sets, so here in today's video, it's going to be my last fall nail set, and I'm actually going to be recreating a encapsulated Gel X nail set that I saw on TikTok. So I'll go ahead and pop the TikTok up on screen, that way you guys can see the original artist and just see what I will be recreating in today's video. So in their nail set, it was giving kind of more of like a Springs vibe. They used some pink and some flowers, but today I am going to be using some fall leaves and also some fall glitters. I will be also using products from Daily Charme in today's video. And of course, doing a Gel X nail set, I am going to be using the extra long, clear, square gel extension tips. Here is just a quick look at the box. You can see the sizes. Also, all of the sizes for these nail tips are listed on the Daily Charme website. That way you can be sure that they are going to fit you before you make your purchase. As you guys know, I love Daily Charme. I also really love their full cover nail tips. I did go ahead and size them out off camera. I have a lot of videos doing that, so if you want to see me sizing them out, just go ahead and check out another one of my Gel X videos. I also pulled out my nail tip stand to make things easier when I'm applying the glitters into the nail, and then I pulled out all of my sequins and glitters. I also pulled out some gold foil. To start this nail set, I am going to be adding the glitters in first, so to make things easier for me, I did place the nail tip on the nail stand. If you do want the longevity and the long wear out of your nails, definitely make sure you are going in and prepping the nail tip. Anytime that you apply full cover gel extensions, you always do want to prep the cuticle area of the nail or the nail plate area where you're going to be applying the nail tip to your natural nail. But because we are going to be adding in glitters and gel onto the entire surface of the nail tip, you do want to chemically etch the nail tip. You can, of course, also use a e-file with a sanding band, but to avoid dust, it is always easier just to go in with your primer, and you will just want to chemically etch the entire nail tip on the inside. To apply all of my glitters and sequins, I will be using the 5-in-1 strengthening gel. You can also use base coat, the extension gel, even a top coat, any gel product that you are going to be able to apply inside the nail tip and cure in your glitters or sequins. So I do start off with the larger sequins. In my case, it is the fall leaves. I place those into the gel, and then I do a flash cure, holding the sequins down just to make sure I don't get any bubbles. I want to make sure the large sequins are pressed down into the nail. That way everything looks good and you don't get any air pockets or air bubbles in the gel. I then go in with another layer of gel and just place in any of my glitters or gold foil flakes. This is super easy to do and went by very quickly. One thing you just want to make sure is you're checking the underside of the nail tip, or the top side of the nail tip in the case, because the top side, when you flip the nail tip over, that is what you are going to be seeing when you place the nail tip onto your natural nail. So this process was very quick and easy for me to do. I don't have this footage sped up. I just clipped out any pieces that I thought was unnecessary for you guys to be watching. And I'm going to go ahead and just let it play out. Just keep in mind, when I'm putting in my sequins, I put the fall leaf sequence in first. I do my flash cure to avoid any bubbling in the gel, and then I go in with another layer of gel and place in any of my smaller glitters and gold foil flakes. Once I do have the glitters and the foil flakes placed, I will pop it into my large nail lamp and do about a 15 to 20 second cure, moving on to the next nail. While I'm finishing up with applying all of my glitters and encapsulating in these gel extensions, I do quickly want to mention that the holiday shop 20% off holiday nail art on the Daily Charm website, that sale is still live. You can use code HOLLYJOLLY to save 20% off all of the holiday nail art. They do have a lot of items included in this sale, such as charm gels, charms, rhinestones, chrome powders, like metal shapes, studs, more stickers, glitters, paper glitters, miniature charms, larger charms. They even have new items in this sale, so definitely check it out. This sale does end 11/17 of this year, and you can use Holly Jolly to shop and save that 20% off. Of course, you can still shop through my affiliate link if you want to shop this sale, and you can still support me that way. If this sale is currently over and you do still want to get some like holiday related items or anything else on the Daily Charm website, I do have a discount code with Daily Charm that can be used any time of the year. That code is Nailedbybrandi and it will save you some money off your purchase. I did just quickly want to mention that all of the products I'm using in today's video will be linked down below in the description box. I know the products that I'm using today isn't super holiday related, but do make sure you subscribe and turn on post notifications because tomorrow we are starting Christmas and holiday nails, and I cannot tell you guys how excited I am. So after I had all of the glitters and the sequins in the nail, I'm now going in with step number 3, the extension gel, one of my absolute favorite glue gels, and I am going to be using this to apply the nail tips. As you can see, the way I applied the glitters, I didn't apply any to the nail bed or cuticle area. Now, of course, yes, you can still do that, but for this design, basically the glass or like part where you will see the glitters is going to be more the tip of the nail. So I just went in at the tip and I'm applying these nails just as I usually would, applying that gel, placing it onto my natural nail, doing my flash cure, and then once all of the nails were applied, I did do a full 30-second cure. After I had all of the nails and they were fully cured, before I jump into my filing, I am taking a layer of top coat. You can also do this before applying your nails if it is easier for you, but I just decided to do it once I had them all applied. I'm just taking the Daily Charm Diamond Shine top coat and applying a layer of this to the underside. This is going to help seal in all of the glitters to help better encapsulate them. It is also going to make the 5-in-1 strengthening gel not sticky anymore. So applying the top coat just removed the sticky layer, encapsulated the nails. I cured that for 30 seconds and now I'm going in with my filing and shaping. I did take a hand file to crisp up the free edge. Also using my 5-in-1 drill bit, I'm taking that to seal in the cuticle and remove any spillage. And then I will also take a buffer to remove the shine from the nail tips. Once I am all finished with my filing and buffing, I will go in with a dust brush to remove all of the nail dust. And here are how the nails are looking. I was absolutely loving them. I thought they were turning out so good, but now we need to draw on the French tip part on the nail. So I pulled out a nude charm gel, and I believe this was actually last year's fall or like harvest collection from Daily Charm. I also pulled out a liner brush and I am going to be drawing on a French tip, but kind of doing it backwards because The actual French tip is going to be the glitter part on the nail, so I'm going in with this nude gel to make it my nail bed color. This was a little tricky, I will have to say that, just because it's kind of like a reversed French tip, but I was able to manage. If you do try this out and you're struggling too much, I recommend trying to do an ombre instead. If I were to have done ombres, it still would have looked just as good, but I feel like it could have been a little bit easier just because doing a reversed French tip does get a little tricky just because it's kind of awkward to do to draw on the nail bed area versus the French tip. And the French tip design in general is something that is a little difficult. But what I did is I took the line brush, and to make it a little easier, I just went a little below my natural nail, like the free edge of my natural nail, and added on the smile line, and then I filled that in. I felt like focusing on where the free edge of my natural nail was super helpful with this, instead of trying to compare and make the nail bed proportion of the nails all the same and identical. I kind of just did it as if the nude color gel that I'm applying to the nails is just my regular natural nail, and I felt like that helped me a lot. For each of these, I will do a 30-second cure before moving on to the next, just because, like I said, this was a little difficult. It did take some time, so once I had it where I liked it, I just popped it into the nail lamp to cure it into place before moving on to the next nail. Once I do have the general smile line or like free edge line drawn out with the liner brush, I will use the gel polish brush to fill in most of the nail bed area, and then I will come back in with the liner just to go around, fill in anything that needs to be filled in, and also just help to get a cleaner cuticle, just to make everything flow a little nicer, since the liner brush is smaller and can get into the smaller places a lot better and easier, like mess free, versus using the bigger brush included in the gel polish bottle. After I had on the nail bed color, I was loving how these nails were turning out. I did pull out the perfect white Charme gel, and I'm going to be doing just like in the TikTok video where they had the nail bed color and then the glitter French tip, and then they also outlined the smile line and the French tip with the white. I'm going to be doing that same exact thing. I just feel like it really brings the nails to life and just kind of expresses the glitter and then the nail bed area. I don't know, I just really liked this, so I also wanted to do it. Using that same liner brush. I dipped it into the white gel polish. I traced the smile line of the nude area, and then I just went on the sides and the free edge of the nail and just kind of followed it going down. This was very easy to do. I thought I was going to struggle with this, but honestly, I really felt that with the size of the liner brush that I was using, it was the perfect length to be able to kind of just drag the entire brush doing one stroke down the sides of the nail. And I didn't really have any bumpy or lumpy lines because the size of the brush was just really nice to just drag straight down the nail to the free edge, and I think it turned out really nicely. I do really like this line art brush. I feel like it is super helpful when it comes to line work, especially when doing something like this. So this brush will be linked down below in the description box. It is also from Daily Charme. I do love it. The length is perfect. Just like I said, when doing these, it was really easy just to do one line going down, and it just really helped get a straight, even line. For these, I do also cure in between each one, curing for a 30-second cure. Here are how the nails are looking. Now we just have to apply our top coat. I of course decided to go with a glossy top coat for these because I used glitter and I really liked the clear French tip part on the nail. So I'm taking the Diamond Shine top coat, applying a layer of this to all of the nails. This was also very satisfying to do because it just made the glitter French tip part come to life. Everything was clear, the glitters were so beautiful. I applied that, I cured for 30 seconds in the nail lamp, and I was finished with the nail set. I definitely could have gone in with some cuticle rhinestones or maybe even some charms, but I just really loved how they were looking as is. So I went in with my cuticle oil. I applied that to my cuticles to nourish them, and of course, like I always say, top off the nail set. And here is the finished look of these nails. I really like them, and honestly, I would not even be able to tell that these are Gel X nails just because the way I encapsulated the glitter, and it kind of looks like the glitters were encapsulated into like acrylic nails. I just think this is super cool, and when I first started doing like full cover Gel X nail tips, I never knew that you could encapsulate glitter into them like this. I have done this a few other times on my channel, not this specific design, but encapsulating glitter into the gel extensions. I think it is super fun. It's a really cool way of applying Gel X or full cover nail tips. It also, because you can do it when the nails aren't actually applied to your natural nails, working with both hands does make it a little bit easier and more beginner friendly. I really do love how these turned out. I think having like the glass French tip with just like the clear gel, the clear part on the nail, and then just having the fall themed glitters, I think this nail set turned out absolutely perfect, especially for it being my last fall nail set of the year. I love these nails so much. All of the products that I did use to create these nails will be linked down below in the description box. For tomorrow's video, like I mentioned so many times already, you guys can tell that I'm excited. I'm going to be unboxing the Charm box and doing a winter holiday themed nail set, my first one of the year. I am super excited. If the Charm box is still available, I'll also leave that link down below in today's video. I've been really trying to get my Charm box video out, but it was just delivered. It kind of got held up a little bit, but I'm so glad it's here. That video is going to be out tomorrow. I don't know if there's any boxes still available. If there are, that will be linked down below in the description box. You can also use my discount code if you want to purchase a box so you can save some money, well, some more money, but definitely subscribe and turn on post notifications. That video is going to be out tomorrow. I really hope you guys did enjoy today's video, but as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time.